Before you can understand how mindfulness will help you excel in your career, you first need to know what it is. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present, fully aware of what's happening in the moment, without distraction or without judgment. It means observing your thoughts, your emotions, and not attaching yourself to them, but simply, like I said, observing. Instead of impulsively reacting to stress, frustration, pressure, you develop the ability to pause, assess, and respond in a designed way. I want you to think of this as mental clarity on demand, the ability to lock in on what truly matters and nothing else. And the reason this matters for you is because it allows you to perform better than everyone around you. See, in business, mindfulness sharpens decision making, helps you cut through distractions, and it keeps you fully present in high stakes moments. It's the difference between losing your wits during a sales call where you're negotiating the biggest sale of your life and remaining calm, cool, and collected, and eventually closing that deal. In sports, mindfulness trains mental discipline. It enhances reaction time. It builds resilience under pressure. It's what separates a clutch performer to the rest. See, it's clear developing mindfulness isn't just good for your mental health, but it gives you a competitive edge in your career. And see, the best part about developing mindfulness is it only takes 10 minutes a day. You don't need to go on these hikes into the mountains, become a monk to now have good mindfulness. No, you just need 10 minutes a day to do what I'm about to tell you. And the simplest and most effective way I've found to train your mindfulness is meditation. And now, before you check out, forget any stereotypes you have about meditation. It's not like those monks where they're sitting there with their fingers like this, going like, it's not like that. It's not about emptying your mind or sitting cross-legged on a mount. It's simply about training your focus. And here's how. First, you need to find a place to sit down, a place where you probably won't be disturbed. Secondly, you need to focus on something. And I recommend focusing on the breath because it's the easiest thing to focus on, and you have so many things that you can choose to focus on. So firstly, you could just focus on the number of breaths that you breathe. So like let's say on inhale, 1, exhale, 2. Or you can focus on the feeling of the air going down your nostrils. Like, have you noticed that when you breathe, the air that goes in your nostrils is colder than the air that comes out? You can focus on the rise and fall of your chest. You can focus on the feeling of your diaphragm expanding and then contracting. Whatever you choose to focus on, choose to focus on only that. And now, set out to focus on that. After some time, you notice that your mind is going to naturally drift away. When you notice this, don't beat yourself up. Just gently acknowledge it and bring your mind back to what you want to think about. And see, you may think that you failed. You may think that you're not good at meditating, but I'll tell you that that was a successful meditation. The whole point of meditation is to train yourself to bring your attention from that which you don't want to think about back to what's in front of you, the present moment. Do this for a few days and you notice that you can focus for longer. Not even 10 minutes longer, but 30 minutes longer that you're focusing. You'll notice that you're less connected to your emotions and able to respond during stressful situations. And you'll notice that you just keep a cool, calm, collected nature. And however, you know that the secret to getting in flow is to be mindful. The more mindful you are, the easier it is for you to get into a flow state. Because that flow state is essentially just this single-handed focusedness, where you're only paying attention to one thing. Whatever's happening outside doesn't matter. So now can you see how mindfulness is connected to that? Because you know that you need to get into a flow state to perform the best in whatever you're doing. And can you now see how mindfulness will help you get into that flow state? Now imagine, after meditating for only 10 minutes each day, how much will this improve your performance at work? Imagine how much easier it would be for you to stay present during those meetings, for you to stay present during that tough game where if you win it, you go to the final. Promise you, it's a game changer. Try it and your future self will thank you for it. If you're a high performer struggling with stress, burnout, or just feeling stuck, I help business leaders and athletes reset their mindset in just 2 weeks. If you're interested in this, click the link below and set up a 30-minute strategy call where we can just discuss how we can help each other.